Welcome back. Happy Sunday. Football day. I was trying to do this video before the football game comes on because I'm a big football fan. I'm a Jaguars fan. I like the Steelers. I like I just like the NFL, period. But I wanted to come on. I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know what next steps that you would be doing after you went to your seminar and you got your first appointment with your surgeon. So I did say I did have a hiccup. It was a big hiccup, but I got through it. I got through it. So I received my appointment with my surgeon. It was like 2 weeks out from my when I went to the seminar. So the day of, I went to my surgeon. I was super excited. It was raining that day, and I was like, oh, and I had my kids with me. So it was just a long day. Anyways, so once I got there, I had to fill out all kind of information. At the seminar, you fill out a lot of stuff. They give you paperwork to fill out when you get home, and so you don't have to fill out as much stuff when you get to your first appointment. But I still had to fill out a good amount of stuff. So that when I for that meeting with my surgeon, no money. I didn't have to spend no money. There was no copay. It was zero for me to go and talk to my surgeon. So with Medicaid, that initial visit for me, it was zero. With Milena Medicaid, it was zero. I didn't have to pay anything. So I went back and they weighed me. I am making a video soon to let you guys know what my weight is, so you can see my journey of my ups, my downs, and what my weight gain, weight loss with this procedure. Hopefully more weight loss. So we went in the back. They weighed me, how much I weighed, my height, and then I went and talked to the surgeon. So when in my head, you have a certain time that you have to get approved. They give you so long to get approved. It depends on your insurance. Some insurances I heard 3 months, and majority of insurances I heard 6 months. So my mom and a couple of my family members were 6 months. So I was saying, okay, it's going to be 6 months. It's not going to be 3 months. Come on, me getting 3 months. No. So when I went in, my doctor asked me what procedure I wanted to get, and I want the gastric bypass because simply because a lot of my family members got it and they got very good results, and I just feel that's best for me. So he's let me know that that was a good decision, so I should stay with that decision. That was a good one that I chose. He really didn't have to go over any of them because I already kind of had my mind made up. So from the when I went to the seminar, you kind of make your mind up before you go to that first visit. But he still tells you if you want to know more, he'll let you know more information. So so he went over that, and then we went over any medical conditions or all kinds of little stuff. And like I said, the only thing I'm on is high blood pressure. I'm hypertension, and I do have high blood pressure, and I've always had high blood pressure. So that was in the chart. And then he went over saying how much weight I should look to lose. I am 5'2", right at 5'2". And he told me that I should be down. Now get this. Just hold your britches up, because I was like, what? That much? So he said with this surgery, if I go by the books and do what I'm supposed to do and exercise and go, I can lose up to 120. I should be, not lose, but I should be 124 pounds. At the end, all said and done, 124 pounds. I haven't even seen under 200, honey. I'm not gonna let you know exactly how much I weigh. I want to do a video on that one. But I'm just gonna let you know I haven't seen under 200 pounds in like, I don't even remember. I don't remember, honey. I don't remember. High school, I was big. Middle school, I was getting big. After high school, had kids, blew up, honey. So y'all understand that, having kids and blowing up and eating and not losing that weight and having more kids. So, you know, that's just all that. So I was very surprised at that. Very shocked that he said I should be down to 124 healthy weight size. And then, get this, you guys. I was so shocked when this man told me with my insurance, Milena, Medicaid, I would have only take 3 months to get approved. 3 months. So I was like, I had to say like, 3 months? Are you sure? He's like, yeah, 3 months. We can get you approved. So I was like, oh my God. So I'm thinking like, ooh, I can eat, you know, Christmas and Thanksgiving and all this other stuff. I'm like, ooh, no, I will be eating. But come December, September, October, and November are my 3 months. So hopefully I'll be getting my surgery in December and getting approved and get my surgery in December. I'll definitely let y'all keep you posted with that as well. But 3 months I have to get all this stuff done to get approved. So the first thing, once I had initial visit with my surgeon, he wanted me to get a procedure done. And it's a procedure that they go in and they check your stomach. You have to be asleep under anesthesia. A lot of people don't do good with that. And that was my first time getting it. To make sure everything is okay with your stomach. You don't have any hernias. They want to make sure that when they're in there, that they can go, that everything is fine once they get to your surgery. They want to go ahead and fix up everything that they can fix up with your insurance. With my Medicaid, they can go ahead and approve it, and he can fix it while he's in there fixing everything else for me. So they want to make sure everything is fine. So I got my appointment for that to go, and your surgeon will do that. He will go in with you, and he will be doing that procedure for you. Going down there and looking in your stomach, making sure everything is fine. And yeah, he did that. I went and did that. It was like a week. Well, what they told me, let me tell you. So for this, the lady was telling me that my insurance, it will approve it, but they have to okay it. So I was thinking, she was like, well, it might take like 2 or 3 weeks for your insurance to approve this. So I was like, okay, you know, what's 2 or 3 more weeks to wait? So I waited, and the next day, the lady is calling me to make an appointment for that procedure for that next week. So they were able to, my insurance approved it in 1 day. They gave it okay, and I was able to go in and get that procedure approved. But that procedure, when they go down there to check your stomach, the only thing I did have to pay, I had to pay a copay. And I was kind of surprised, but it's an outpatient procedure. So I think because it was an outpatient procedure, I'm not sure. I really didn't get, I really need to see, you know, it was just $3. So I really didn't want to do too much investigating because it was $3. And with my mom, she has regular insurance. And I think it's Blue Cross and Blue Shield, and she had to pay $700. The only thing with that procedure, you have to pay upfront. That's one of the big things. You have to pay up front. So if you have a copay or an outstanding pay, you have to pay up front, or you will not. They won't. It depends on, I guess, the hospital where you're getting it done. You can get payment plan. But as long as, I guess, you pay some of it and you get on a payment plan, I think that will be fine. I went ahead and paid the $3. And I went back, and that night they told me, before that procedure, no drinking or no eating after 12. So, okay, I'm fine. The only thing I could do was, if you are on a blood pressure pill, they will allow you to drink a couple of sips of water to get your pill down. So once I got in there, they have to put you an IV in, because they have to put the medicine, the anesthesia into the thing. I doesn't lost my train of thought, into the IV. So it's gonna be hard. I'm just gonna sit here. For them to put an IV in, it was hard because I was dehydrated from not drinking, and it's just hard to find veins in me, like to get below to find a good vein on me, especially if I'm not drinking, I haven't ate nothing. Of course it's gonna be hard. So but even before they did that, I had to take a pregnancy test. And my mom said, and a lot of people have said, that they have went here and they were trying to get the procedure, and they found out they were pregnant that day. And then they could not get it until after they had their baby. So I knew I was not pregnant. I already knew that. Thank you, Lord. But they do a pregnancy test, and then they put the IV in. And honey, let me tell you, they tried to put it in my arm, right here. In this arm, they couldn't find it. They put it right here. Let me tell you. This vein bust. They blew it. They blew this thing. They put it, let me show you, right here on my finger, right here. They had it right here, honey. An IV right here. How in the world? They found a way to put an IV in there. I couldn't believe it. It was on my pointer finger. They put an IV. And it was a little vein the lady found. They found it. Okay. I was saying, thank you, Jesus, because I just don't want you to be sticking me about 20 times. I can't deal with the sticking part, the IV. I can give blood all day, but when it comes to putting an IV in, that needle is just humongous, and it hurts. It hurts. So when they put it in my finger, it didn't really hurt too bad because it was a little needle. So once they put the needle in and I got my IV in, it was time for me to go back, to go ahead and do the procedure. I must say I have very bad anxiety. I had very bad anxiety. My last thoughts were my children. It kind of got to a point when I knew I was going back there for the anesthesia, and I would sleep, and I would have to be asleep and not alert or nothing. It kind of did something to my mind, and it's a mind thing. You start thinking, and a lot of people, you hear stories, and you just don't want that story to be you. So my last thoughts were my children, and I almost said I didn't want to do it, but I started to think about my children, and I started to breathe a little bit slower, trying to take deeper breaths, slower breaths. And next thing you know, my doctor came in, and my surgeon came in, and he was like, well, were you born in 19? I was like, no. He was actually my age, and he was like, right now, it don't even really matter, do it? I was like, I didn't even remember. I remember saying the date, the year that I was born, and then I was out of it. And then I woke up in recovery, and I was like, it's done? I'm looking like, what time is it? Like, I had to be somewhere. But the lady was like, calm down. And it was fine. I was back in the surgery room at 7:30. I got at 8 o'clock. I was done. The whole procedure was done. The only thing is, around my mouth, it was hurting because they put this little thing in there, I guess, to keep your mouth open. So around your mouth, it'll be a little bit sore. And then my throat, it felt itchy. It was a little uncomfortable, but it was a little itchy because of the tube they had to put down there. But other than that, it was fine. So once that was done, I seen my surgeon before I left, and he said everything was good. My stomach looked good. I didn't have any hernia or anything. And hernia is when you eat too much and it tears and it allows you to eat a lot more to go down your throat. And it's just mostly if you don't chew your food right, you have a hernia, and they have to take it out. But I didn't have one, so I didn't have to worry about that. Everything came back good, so he cleared me on that part that I can go forward with the next steps to getting approved. So I was excited about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one. Definitely, if you have any questions with the procedures that I just told you about, because I kind of like rumble, you know, I love this talk and I like to rumble. So if you didn't really get exactly what I was saying, definitely comment down below. Any questions, email me if you have any questions, because I'm very open and freely to say, ask me anything, and I will do my best to find out, because I'm going through this procedure, or if I know, I can tell you as well. So definitely subscribe. I have so many more good videos for you guys, and I hope you have a blessed Sunday. All right, bye guys.